Deep in the dark green shadows are voices that urge me to stay. So I pause and I wait and I listen for one more sound, for one more lovely thing that the hills might say. They have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once
I think we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 potions, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again.
Well, after last night, I don't think there could be any doubt about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Berta.
But she was late.
Sister Sophia, Sister Magdalena, they do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
Well, I love her very dearly. But she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to Mass and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her wimple she has curlers in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitence is real.
she's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel
Maria's not an asset to the abbey.
I'd like to say a word in her behalf.
Then say, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
How do you find a word that means Maria?
a flimity-gibbet.
Oh, will-o'-the-wisp.
A clown.
Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand.
But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say?
How do you keep a wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling.
She's a demon.
She's a lamb.
She'll outpester any pest, drive a hornet from his nest.
She could throw a whirling dervish out of whirl.
She is gentle, she is well.
She's a riddle, she's a child.
She's a headache.
She's an angel. She's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a clown and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A virgin or a lonely whisper cloud. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep a wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your
Now, my children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Sit down, Maria.
Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late.
We could only think you had lost your way.
Oh, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh,
When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I would see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them singing on their way to Vespers. Many times I came back up on that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression.
Maria, it is only here in the Abbey that there is a rule about singing.
That's the hardest rule of all for me.
That day, when you were singing in the gardens, at the top of your voice, I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child, and I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens,
Brown paper packages.
tied up with strings.
These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels.
Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles.
Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes.
Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes.
Silver white winters that melt into springs.
These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dog bites,
When the bee stings,
when I'm feeling sad,
I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up on that mountain myself. Tell me, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
To find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Oh no, Mother, please. This is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps, if you go out into the world again, for a time, you will return to us, knowing what we expect of you, and that we do expect
I know
it.
what you expect.
Maria,
It is God's will. Where am I to go?
there's a family of 7 children. They need a governess until September.
September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was given the Medal of Heroism in the Adriatic.
Captain of the Navy. Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows?
She just said I've had enough of this and walked out.
Well, there's another one coming in from Nonnberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
I should be back from Vienna in a few weeks.
Oh, there was a call for you, sir, from Vienna. I have the number.
I know the number.
Of course, sir.
You will wait here.
I am Captain von Trapp, and you are Fraulein.
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fraulein, as to your duties here, before you meet the children, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one. I would have made myself another dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I will see you are given some material. Today, if possible. Now for my children. There are 7 of them. You will see how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is Fraulein Maria, your new governess. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fraulein, will listen and learn their signals.
Lisa.
Friedrich. Luisa. Kurt. Brigitte. Marta. Oh, Gretel.
Now, Fraulein, when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
Oh, you won't have to trouble, sir, because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
Nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you. My butler, Franz. Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. This is Fraulein Maria, the new governess. Please make sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me, sir, but I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't be needing it, Captain. Are you leaving us, Captain?
I will be in Vienna on business. When I return, I expect a full report on the children's progress and on yours. You are in command.
Well, now that there's just us, would you all please tell me your names again and how old you are? Now you're...
I'm Liesel, I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me, Liesel. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich, I'm 14, I'm impossible.
Really, who told you that, Friedrich?
Fraulein Josephine, 4 governesses ago.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa, and she's 13 years old, and you're smart. I'm 10, and I think you're just the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to be, 11. Almost.
I'm Marta, and I'm going to be 8 on Tuesday, and I want a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you all something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you need to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
My guitar for when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Come, I'll make it easier. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, T, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do, oh, oh, oh.
Do.
A deer, a female deer.
Ray.
A drop of golden sun.
Me.
A name I call myself.
Fa.
A long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, dear, a drink of jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. A deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So, do.
Is that what you call a song? Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on?
Well, do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you try it. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. Now let's put it all together. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So we put in words, one word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything together. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing
children, it's time for your exercise. Come along.
Bye.
Come along.
Your room is ready, Fraulein Maria. I hope you will find it satisfactory.
I'm sure it's the most beautiful room I'll ever have. What are those?
The old curtains from your room?
It still looks like they have plenty of wear left in them.
The new ones have been hung.
When the children return from their exercise, I think I'll have them change into their play clothes and take them.
They have no such clothes. The Von Trapp children do not play, they march. And you can put that away, you won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
You won't have music.
And he used to love music. His wife would sing and he would play the violin or guitar. But ever since her death, he shut all that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But not to have music, that's wrong for him and wrong for the children too.
I agree, Fraulein, but you'll find that the captain is very set in his ways. Now, allow me to show you to your room. It's going to rain soon, so when we get there, you'd better close your window.
Well, good night, Rolf.
You don't have to say goodnight so early. After all, your father isn't home.
How did you know my father wasn't home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
And how did you know 2 days ago that you'd be here at just this time tonight with a telegram for Franz?
Every year on this date, your father gets a birthday telegram from his sister. Can I come again tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver tomorrow night.
I can come here by mistake with a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. No one's supposed to know that. Don't tell your father.
Well, why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so.
Well, I'm sure I've forgotten all about it by the time Father gets home. Don't worry.
The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liesel?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage, for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to ride on.
To ride on.
You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I'll believe.
Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men.
Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken.
You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
I'll depend on you.
Yes! Dear God, I know that you have sent me here on a mission, and I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless Liesel and Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitta, Marta, and little Gretel. And, oh yes, I forgot the other boy. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. And dear God, about Liesel, help her to know that I am her friend, and help her to tell me what she's up to.
Well, I was out taking a walk, and someone locked the doors earlier than usual, and I didn't want to wake everyone up, so when I saw your window was open, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we wash that dress out tonight, nobody would notice it tomorrow. Then this could all just be between you and me. You could put this on. Take your dress in there and leave it to soak in the tub. Then come back in here and sit on the edge of my bed and we'll have a talk.
Today I told you I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, it's you, Gretel. Are you afraid? Come, all of you, up on the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't frightened too, are you?
Oh, no. We just wanted to make sure you weren't.
Is this your idea, Friedrich?
Oh, no, it was Kurt's.
That's it. That's the one I left out. God bless Kurt.
Does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
I wish it wouldn't answer so loud.
Maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't hear the thunder. Now just imagine. High on a hill was a lonely goat herd. Hey-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. Loud was the voice of the lonely goat herd. Hey-o-lay-o-loo. Men in a town that was quite remote heard. Hey-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. Lusty and clear from the goat herd's throat heard. Hey-o-lay-o-loo. Oh, ho, lady-o-lay-o, oh, ho, lady-o-lay. Oh, ho, lady-o-lay-o, lady-o-lay-o-lay. One little girl in a pale pink coat heard. Hey-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. She yodeled back to the lonely goat herd. Hey-o-lay-o-loo. Soon her mama with a gleaming gloat heard. Hey-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. What had you at for a girl and goat herd? Hey-o-lay-o-loo. Oh, ho, lady-o-lay-o, oh, ho, lady-o-lay. Oh, ho, lady-o-lay-o, lady-o-lay-o-lay. Happy are they, lady-o, lady-leo, oh, lady-o, lady-lay-o. Soon their wives will become a trio, lady-o-lay-o-lay. O-da-lay, 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 o-da-lay. Hey!
Still no sign of Fraulein Marie and the children.
No, sir, but I'm sure they'll return shortly. They'll be delighted that you're home.
How would you like this for the Salzburg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world?
It sounds wonderful, Max.
Doesn't it, though? Unfortunately, all I've got is a basso who is an improfundo.
You always come with a good festival concert, Max.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm, London.
On my telephone?
Who else could I afford it? Me, the lowly third secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture. Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
Nonnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. I'll have to pay them a visit.
What do you want?
Oh, Captain, I didn't see. Do you know where Heil!
Who are you?
I have a telegram for Herr Detweiler. I am Herr Detweiler.
You've delivered your telegram. Now get out!
Yes, sir. Just a boy, Georg.
I'm an Austrian. I will not be Heil.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Herr Detweiler, you have a call from...
Thank you, Franz! Excuse me, Georg.
1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Captain, you're home!
Straight line! Get cleaned up, get into your clothes, and report back here. At once! Fraulein, where did you get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There was plenty of wear left in them.
Do you mean to say the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh, yes, and they've become very popular. Everyone says, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But they weren't, Captain. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, you must hear from someone. You're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't want to hear...
I know you don't! But you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore. If you keep treating her as one, oh, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich. Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy. He's aloof. Friedrich needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you just got to know her. Because she notices things. And she always tells the truth. Especially when you don't want to hear it. I'm not finished yet. Marta I don't know about yet, but somebody has to find out about her. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love Gretel. Love all of them. They need you.
Stop! Stop. Pack your things and board back to Nonnberg Abbey as soon as possible.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you have gone, there will be... What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children? Singing?
Georg, you must hear this.
My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze.
I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing.
Georg, why haven't you told me how talented your children are?
Children, I'd like you to show our Detweiler the gardens.
Yes, do show me the gardens, and I'd love to hear you sing another song. Who taught you to sing so beautifully?
You're right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you after I'm gone.
No. I want you to stay.
If I can be of any help.
You have helped already. You have brought music back into my home.
German blood, haven't you?
I am not a German. I'm an Austrian.
You'll see soon enough.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people in town are angry at their other half. I thought maybe a party would help, but now I'm not so sure.
Oh, Kurt, I haven't danced the landler since I was a little girl.
Oh, you remember it? Show me. You said it was the left hand behind the back.
But first, the boy and the girl meet. Then they go for a little stroll.
No, Kurt, that's wrong. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
Well, Kurt, that's the way it's done.
Your face is all red.
I guess I'm not very used to dancing.
I think it's because Father's in love with you.
Brigitte, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true.
Remember the other night when we were all singing the Edelweiss song you taught us? After we finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you.
No, Brigitte.
And the way you looked at him just now when you were dancing, you're in love with him too.
Oh, Maria, you're not going to have dinner with the children tonight. You're going to have dinner down here with us.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, but you'll have to change. And Maria, wear the dress you wore the other night. It was lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Before we go into dinner, the Von Trapp children would like to say good night, as only they can.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen.
I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. No?
No.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
I live and heave a sigh and say goodbye, goodbye.
I'm glad to go. I cannot tell a lie.
I flit, I float, I fleetly flee, I fly. The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Max, you know how I feel about
But Georg, they're extraordinary. I've been looking all over Austria for something like this for the festival, and I find it right here.
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But Georg, this is important to Austria, and it won't do me any harm.
Sister Berta, take our new postulant to the robing room. Bless you, my daughter.
Maria has asked to see you. I know it has taken her a long time.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back to us? Do you know?
She doesn't speak except in prayer.
I'll see her now.
Maria!
This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I've learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I never felt that way before. I couldn't stay, and I knew that here I would be away from it, that here I would be safe.
Maria, our abbey is not to be used as an escape.
But I can't face him again. Those feelings.
Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
Brigitte said that I wasn't, that her father was in love with me, but I was there on God's errand. To have asked for the captain's love would have been wrong.
The love of a man and a woman is holy too. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
I've pledged my life to God's service.
If you love this man, it doesn't mean you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh no, Mother, please.
These walls were not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you're born to live.
But how do I find it?
Look for it. Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. A dream that will be all the love you can give. Every day of your life, for as long as you live. Every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you
No. Listen, it's very nice. Except it's no good. Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
Got a sore finger.
We need Fräulein Maria.
You do not need Fraulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
Herr Detweiler, you have a long-distance call from...
Now who could be calling me?
This isn't the first call you've had from Berlin, Max.
Georg, you know I have no political conviction. And anyway, the Germans promised not to invade Austria.
And if they don't keep their promise?
I don't want to have some friends among them.
Now, what would you like to sing?
Fräulein Maria started.
No, we are not to mention Fraulein Maria. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fraulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened. For her to leave without even saying goodbye.
Is Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
Yes, well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
Whenever Fräulein Maria wanted to, Mother, she used to sing that song. Remember?
Yes. All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings.
These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Oh, children, I'm so very happy to see you. How's your sore finger?
You remembered.
Liesel, are you all right? Yes, Fräulein, I'm all right.
Any telegrams lately?
No, Fräulein. Now I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them.
Fraulein Maria, come back.
Yes, Captain.
Liesel?
Louisa, Brigitte, boys, Maria, we'll be in the nursery.
Maria, a new dress?
We have a new postulant.
You left us without any explanations whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was wrong of me.
You've been missed by children. Everybody missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were away.
Please forgive me.
What made you come back?
The Mother Abbess, she said that you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Then one day, one night, suddenly it stands before you. I look at you now and I realize this is not something that's just happened. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte, when we were dancing at the party.
She was quite right. That was not just an ordinary dance, was it?
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you're all grown up, isn't it?
Your whole life will be different now, Maria. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Give you anything you wish.
But I don't want to go anywhere. All I could ever wish for is right here.
You know, those two ought to get together sometime.
Who?
The Mother Abbess and Brigitte. Maria, is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?
The News Parade. The tragic surrender of Austria to the German military machine commenced when the former Austrian Chancellor Kurt von Schuschnigg failed to satisfy the demands of the German Führer. Immediately following a meeting at Hitler's chalet in the Bavarian mountains, Schuschnigg, defying Hitler, said, "Austria will stand or fall with a special German mission." And he added, "We are a Christian state, a German state and a free state. And in this country, everyone is equal before the law."
Time!
Children, look here. Salzburg Festival 1938. Look here. The Von Trapp Family Singers.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right with Father?
Paquita, don't you trust me?
No. Liesel, what do you think?
Uncle Max, when will they be back from the honeymoon?
Not in time for the concert, I'm afraid. What a shame.
Look, children, see what I have here?
That's Father's luggage. They're home.
Oh, children, we missed you so very much.
What did you miss most?
We missed all that noise you make in the morning, and we missed hearing you sing.
You came back just in time to hear us sing. Look, Father, we're going to sing the Salzburg Festival Friday night.
See that. Max,
I've just been waiting to talk to you about this, Georg.
you can't talk your way to this one.
Look what we found. Ooh, let's go over them in the nursery. Ooh, no, that one is mine. Come on.
Look, Georg, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was very fortunate to be able to enter them at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people
It is
happy...
out of the question.
Georg, this is for Austria.
There is no Austria.
The transfer of power happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful?
Must at least pretend to work with these people. If he doesn't, you'll all be in danger. He has to compromise.
Max, you know I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
Then I'll talk to him. If the children don't perform in this festival, it'll be a reflection on Austria. And it won't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children, and now I know that you love Father.
I do, Liesel. I love him very much. What is it, Georg?
This came while we were away. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Father, what's happened?
While we were away, the German government took control of Austria. Now they want me to command a ship in their navy.
What will you do?
Well, Georg?
I can't just brush this aside. It would be a relief to know that my family is safe, but it also means...
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
I know now I can't do it.
Of course not.
We need to get out of Austria right away. They'll be watching us now, though. We need time.
Sir, Herr Zeller here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. Please bring them out. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time. Stay here, Liesel. I need the children quickly.
Let's be careful.
Captain, may I present Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich.
Admiral, how do you do? Admiral, may I present Maximilian Detweiler.
First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was the old regime.
In the old regime, I was the 3rd Secretary. Now, I'm the 1st Secretary.
How nice to have friends. Would gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, a telegram sent you 3 days ago.
I've just now received it.
The Captain Von Trapp just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind, in our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I'm here.
Admiral, I'm flattered, but I've had no time to consider.
Your orders are to report immediately to the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Oh, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp, Admiral von Schreiber.
Madam?
What I meant to say, sir, was that we're all performing in the Salzburg Festival Friday night. You see, the Von Trapp family singers.
Friday night? That's only a matter of 2 days.
It gives here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I'm head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe Captain Von Trapp, you singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you choose.
It does not say here what you are going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
It's your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I'd like to hear you sing now.
Rolf.
Sing something together. Sing!
Children.
Doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself.
Far, a long, long way to run.
Ladies and gentlemen, our festival concert has come to its conclusion. Except, of course, we do not know what that conclusion is going to be. Our judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision. And while we are waiting, I think there should be an encore. It seems this may be the last chance for the Von Trapp family to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately from this hall to his new command in the naval forces of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him directly from this hall to the naval base in Bremerhaven. And now, the family Von Trapp again.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss.
Small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. We'll start with the third award. For this honor, our judges have named the trio of Segerbund of Herrewegen. The second award goes to Fräulein Schweiger, the first soloist of St. Agatha's Church in Murbach. The first award, the highest musical honor in the land, goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp. They're gone! Play something!
Isn't this God's house?
Yes, darling.
Can we go home now?
No, Marta, we have a long drive ahead of us.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll start. We hit our car deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They've left a guard on the road in front of the gate.
We've been listening to the wireless.
All the roads are blocked.
And the border's been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there protecting us. But now they seem to have become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help?
Georg, I know that mountain just as well as I know this abbey, and so do you. Once we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
But the children.
We can help them.
Father, we can do it without help.
You'll have help, for ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing. Follow